Good morning, all of you short, hairy fellows. It is I, Jules, here for Whatculture.com, joined as ever by Adam Cleary, aka the pipeweed to my potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. As it's news, there can only be one thing to do, and that is jingle time.
News is here and we're feeling weary. Time for Jules and it's time for Cleary.
Yes, that's right, the jingle's back, it's news o'clock. And today we're talking about Lord of the Rings. But no, there's no new films, thank God, because we've already had enough of them. To be fair, 6 films out of, 4 books, that's quite enough.
That's quite, yeah, but still.
Loved them, but that's
we'll get to that, we'll get to that.
We're talking now because Amazon, according to Variety, have put forward their names as making a Lord of the Rings TV show. And their CEO, whose name I am going to mispronounce, so I'm going to look it up now, is Jeff Bezos.
Oh, you've done it phonetically.
Jeff Bezos has reportedly said that he is personally involved in the negotiations on this. Now, whether or not that means he's got his dick in the One Ring or not. Ooh, personally involved, sex joke. But yeah, apparently we might be getting a Lord of the Rings TV show.
I'm excited about that.
No idea when. No idea, but Amazon has said...
It'll be, I guarantee if it comes, it'll be after Game of Thrones.
It would have to be, really, to capitalise on the audience that leaves.
Yeah, there's going to be a huge fantasy hole in our lives come end of 2018.
Yeah, it'd be a sad day.
Maybe 2018, maybe 2019, we still don't know.
So if they can swoop in like those goddamn eagles that should have dropped the ring in the fire. But I'm sure there's some theory, there's loads of theories. Yes, I know.
There's lots of very reasoned explanations.
It's one of those things now where it's become like, you can't even use it as an easy joke because of the fact that I know the fans.
Because it's so inherently dumb. Of course they couldn't just fly in there.
Anyway, yes, there is a Lord of the Rings TV show.
Yes, there is.
You're excited about that?
I am excited about that because I was a big old Lord of the Rings nerd when I was little. I used to love all the wider mythology of it.
I totally agree with you on that. But will it be focusing on the original Fellowship, do you reckon? Or
yeah.
Reckon it'll be like a side story?
No, I think the thing is, J.R.R. Tolkien wrote and posthumously published loads of stuff. Like, have you ever read the Silmarillion?
Yeah, I've read bits of it.
Like, well, the latter part of the Silmarillion, I'm going to totally expose my nerdism here, but the latter part of the Silmarillion, not the bulk of it, but the last bit of it, focuses on the Third Age.
Right.
Which the Third Age is when Lord of the Rings is set. The opening thing you get where they defeat Sauron and he's going to cast the ring, but he doesn't because he's a big old divvy. That's the start of the Third Age.
Right, okay.
And the Third Age ends when the elves... I think I'm right saying the Third Age ends when the elves leave the world of men.
Right, okay, so it becomes the Age of Man.
So that whole thing, well, basically the entire Lord of the Rings 3 films is set in the Third Age.
Yeah.
The Hobbit's like in the middle of it. And there is so much extra stuff he wrote about the Third Age, which you could bring in. Also, more to the point, if they just redid the Lord of the Rings trilogy for TV, there's so much stuff they didn't even use in the film.
Yes, however, that is my biggest bugbear. I probably wouldn't want to see a story that I already know retold via TV, because let's face it, TV budgets are obviously less. The sort of CG that they'd be able to use, the sort of environments, they wouldn't be up to par with what the films were fantastic in my opinion. So
you are right in what you say, but trust me, it would be worth it just to get Tom Bombadil.
True. I mean,
you are Tom Bombadil.
I was about to say...
He has the jingles.
Oh God, I am. Oh. I was just about to say he's the most annoying thing in the world, and that is me as well.
Whoa.
Bloody hell, that sucks.
No, not in the world.
You ever played the
You've had Bunions? Bunions are agony.
I think I've got one now, actually.
Oh,
it's you.
News. Have I ever seen?
What have you ever played the Battle for Middle-earth 2 games? You could get Tom Bombadil. I know it's. Again,
I haven't actually played that.
So
I played Lego Lord of the Rings.
So there's a character. It's like Command and Conquer, but with Lord of the Rings units. It was brilliant. Yeah, I know, it's fantastic. And like basically Tom Bombadil was one of the characters, and he would skip through the enemies and kill them all. I was like, what a brilliant thing.
They changed loads of stuff in the films. I mean, they had to, it's not a criticism, they absolutely had to change loads of stuff because it's, 12 hours across 3 films anyway.
Yeah,
like,
it's a long old slog.
They cut so much out. If they hadn't have done it, it would have taken them, I don't know, about the length of a TV series to put together.
But I just think that I would much rather see, what are you doing?
Emphasising my point by going to the camera, but it has made me realise that I'm in focus here.
No, you're not. You're in focus here.
Okay.
The thing is that I just don't know if I want to see the same story again. I'd like to see side stories. Like, they have a chance now to tell new things. It could be kind of like you vaguely see the path of it.
The thing is, by the time it comes out, when was Lord of the Rings? 2004, 2003?
What, the film?
Yeah. So I think sufficient time has passed for them to be considering a remake. It's not like how often we get we get so many reboots of so many different things, and this isn't just like, oh, we're going to do the same thing again with different. It's going to be a vehicle for new actors. Like they could honestly completely redo the story to be more in keeping with the books, bring in so much more. Honestly, if they redid Fellowship of the Ring the way it was written with all the extra characters, it would be unrecognisable. Again, not a criticism of the film. But
I mean, Peter Jackson did a fantastic job with the source material, but no one's going to be happy when they have to cut stuff out. I mean, it's the same with the Harry Potter stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, like, given the job of taking books this big and turning them into something people will sit in the cinema and watch, he did the best possible job he could have done. However, TV provides us with a different medium in which to get more across.
Well, either way, I'm very excited to see what they're going to do with it. We have no release date, no sort of people that are attached to it, no directors, no nothing. All the facts
Except the fact the head of Amazon TV
said that he's in personal negotiations, which could mean that he's literally driven past in his Porsche and just yelled at somebody saying, "I want Lord of the Rings now!"
It'll have been a party. You know what we should do? I don't know why it's Michael Caine. You know what?
You know what we should do now?
You know what we should do?
Lord of the Rings!
You know what we should do? I've been thinking about this. You know Game of Thrones? We could do that. But you've got all that Lord of the Rings. I don't know who from Tolkien's estate is a massive cokehead.
I reckon that he's
probably no one.
I reckon he's talking to Sir Ian McKellen, and he's just kind of like, you know what would be really great is if we got Lord of the Rings. He's like, yes.
Gandalf crack pipe.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my boy.
That's dreadful.
Well, that's the news that we might be getting something. Isn't that fun? You have been good, so you deserve it. But let us know what you think about it down in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Then head back to whatculture.com for more news and articles like this every goddamn day. As always, I've been Jules. He's been Adam.
Oh, did you forget?
No, I didn't forget. I was going to wait. I was going to
jump in.
And we've been terrible newscasters. See you later.